What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is JR with the JR Wisdom channel. Once again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. So with that being said, guys, let's jump right into this live today. So today is going to be a little different from my normal lives. I've done something similar in the past. And for those of you who've been following my channel, you guys know I've been doing polls where I've been getting you guys' opinions on certain topics just so that we can kind of get an idea on you guys' thoughts on these topics, as well as, you know, maybe we can learn from each other about what you feel about certain things. And I wouldn't say necessarily get a consensus, but, you know, kind of learn more about these things. So with that being said, just a few housekeeping rules in reference to this one. The link, if you guys want to call in, I'm going to give my commentary on this. I'm going to read a few comments from you guys along with giving the poll results from the said topic here, which is which one do you guys prefer, a single mother or working mother? So like I said, if you guys have any thoughts on that, please feel free to call in. The link is pinned in the chat. So you guys feel free to click on that and give your thoughts on it. And with that being said, let me go ahead and pour up before I jump right into it. I was trying to get up here so that I could knock this out. Didn't want to take too long on it. So anyway, let's get into it. So for those of you, if you don't know, the topic, this has been about a week now since I asked this question. It was basically like, which one would you guys prefer in terms of this? And a lot of people were shocked about it. Because I've asked this question before, and it seems like people have some issues with single mothers, understandably. But I asked, which one? Single mother of 2 and unemployed. She's a 9, not an adjustable or a 3 or 2. This is a 9, damn near the woman of your dreams at this point, is what I was trying to get at. But she's got 2 kids and she's unemployed. On the other hand, and there's only 2 choices, so let's not be weird about it and ask questions like, well, how come there isn't a third option? Because there isn't a third option. On the other hand, you have a professional woman with no kids, and she's willing to, and I threw that in there, and she's willing to pay half, because a lot of you guys want your woman to pay half, so I figured I'd throw that in there. But she's only a 5. So a lot of the comments that I was seeing, which I'll go over, is now all of a sudden you guys don't care about looks. You'll take a 2 in terms of that, as long as she doesn't have kids, which is it is what it is. But let's jump right into those comments though. So let's go ahead and split this screen up. Let me know if you guys can't see or if I need to zoom in on this, because I'll definitely zoom in if you guys can't really see. So let's go ahead and cover this first comment here. So Robert Underwood says, a single mother can't be a 9. In my opinion, she loses half for each child. So every child, so she goes down to a 2.25. So guys, I haven't gotten into my rating system, but I'm just when I say 9, I'm talking about strictly looks. You guys getting into all this different kind of math and these Kevin metrics in terms of each child is 2 points. No, I'm just talking about just in terms of looks. But you guys getting into all this other foolishness, acting like if a woman walked into your life and she was able to do all these amazing things that you only dreamed of, that you were like, oh, you're not a 9 anymore, you're a 2. I mean, in that case, Beyonce's got what, 3 kids, 4 kids, but I mean, how is Beyonce still what is she, 8? Is that what she's rated as? If she's got kids, how come she's still rated that? Shouldn't she be like a 5 or a 6, being that she's got kids? If you guys are using, those metrics, kind of confusing to me, but I mean, it is what it is. which here goes this guy right here. He goes into, I remember Kevin saying for each child, a woman has its minus 2 points away from what she would grade herself. So if she's a 9 after them kids, she's an adjustable 5. So I'd rather take the woman with no kids. And I made a comment, and then everybody jumped on me about basically, in terms of this world, you have to use another man's metrics to determine about if appreciate it, man. You have to use another man's metrics to determine whether you're attracted to a woman or not. I find that to be oddly strange. No disrespect, but you're basically saying, I remember Kevin saying, so that's basically to tell me how I should be attracted to it, or how I should find a woman attractive, which I find to be very weird. And I kind of said that. I said, shouldn't you have a mind of your own as a grown man, to say whether this woman is attractive or not? I'm not saying you should be with a single mother, and I'm not saying you should be with a working woman that's a 5 that's willing to go half. But as you can see with the results here, there was almost 7,000 votes. 93% overwhelmingly said that they would choose a 5. A professional woman that's a 5 that's willing to go half. Now I know this is a broad question, which I get why some guys were kind of like, well, I don't have enough information. There's a whole lot of things that we could add in for each one of these. A single mother may be temporarily unemployed. She may be receiving some sort of pension or whatever. Who knows? But I could have threw in all types of stuff, which could have changed the dynamics of this situation. But based off of that, I mean, some guys, 7% still said 7% still said that's 70 people. What's that? 70 times 6. What's that? 420. That's almost 500 people that basically said that they would choose. I'm just doing, my math isn't good, but I'm just going off the top of my head. That's almost 500 people that said they would choose a single mother of 2. That's a 9. Single mother of 2 is probably living off several other men's money. She's got her ex paying some alimony, a few simps paying off some bills, and a Chad on the side to break her back. Keep your head in the game. Y'all don't let looks blind you to the red flags. This is true. Don't let looks blind you. But if you're content with the 5, and as long as she's paying the bills, I mean, that's cool too. But let's not be so quick to make fun of a woman and her looks. If you guys are willing to accept the 4 or 5. But I guess if that 4 or 5 is in shape, or can that 4 or 5 be a fatty? That's the next question. So it's a lot of room for some stuff going on here. My man here says, I'm not raising nobody's kids, period. So are we saying for a fun time or attempting to start something with? Because if it's a fun time, I'm knocking down the 9. Exactly. If it's trying to start something, I would say the 5 or 10. Okay, cool. I'm just saying in terms of a serious relationship. That's what I should have put it as, But like I said, there's a lot more stuff could have been put in there. Most people are average anyway, so I'll take the 5 as long as she's my type as far as attractiveness. So you would take a 5. I don't know. Single. I'm not trying to convince you either way. I'm just saying a 5. If she's your type as far as attractiveness, so a 5 on a scale of 10. How attracted to someone are you if she's a 5? Let me zoom in on this, because I don't think, maybe you guys may not be able to see. There we go. Guess you guys can see that better, I'm assuming, right? Single mother of 2. Here we go again. Single mother of 2 An unemployed cannot be a 9 out of 10. Employment status and children must be factored into the overall rating of a woman. Is that so? So what is she? What is she in? Interesting. I didn't go to school to make a good living to take care of another man's children or have another man's opinions on any topic of how I run my household in my home. Okay. Have another man's opinion. A 5 out of 10 average women with traditional mindset and values similar to mine would be a homemaker while I bring home 100%. Okay, so you take a 5. I don't think a 5 out of 10 is average, but okay. So you take, I don't even know why I clicked on this dude shit. That was an accident. So you take a 5 out of 10 and you still pay all the bills. Got you. With a traditional mindset and the values. 5 out of 10 can be adjusted. She can always work out and make herself look better. Whereas the 9 out of 10 comes with way too much baggage. I think a lot of times guys just be saying shit on here because it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the verdict is unanimous. You forgot to put an N on the end of damn though. Can't stand that shit. The 5% who voted for the other question are legitimate simps. So you're a legitimate simp if you do that. If you got a 9 and looks. Saw the single mother and immediately went to read the second option. Give me no kids any day. I don't care how good she looked. If she got kids, she can only be temporary. Second one, 5 out of 10 ain't bad. Depends on their humbleness though. Single mother is never an option. Till she put that thing on your ass, right? She going from paying half to taking care of our children and being a wife. I'll pay the bills. Okay. How about neither? How about not respond? This is difficult and complex decision based on the limited criteria. Yeah, I get it. I've dated both scenarios, so I have to look at reality and if it's feasible. I've had a few short-term relationships with young single mothers and unemployed because of college or laid off and average at best. They were more agreeable and less masculine and competitive. A woman with less options is going to be more agreeable. Wouldn't necessarily say less masculine, but she will be more agreeable for the most part. But if you got a woman with less options and she's not the best looking, then something's going on here. You know, I have met many professional women with no kids, the ability to pay half and a 5 out of 10, but they seem to have more of an independent attitude, more focus on their academic and professional achievements, and greater expectations of their desired companion. They are more competitive and selfish. However, being a stepdad is a powerful deterrent. So I have to choose, I guess you meant to say, the no kid situation with the professional woman. Gotcha. Dude's coming up with all types of scenarios for that 9. Simping is forever. Hey, if you want to call it that. Is something going on in the chat or is it quiet? Am I missing something? I guess not. Hey, y'all hit 1. Maybe I'm tripping. If y'all can hear me, hit 1. Nobody? Okay. Shit. I'm about to say, I thought something was going on. There we go. I appreciate it, man. Everybody's mighty quiet up in here. I'm about to say, what the hell's going on? I mean, I know I'm not the most popular, but damn. Sheesh. All right. Ask those same questions in reverse and the outcome will be flipped. Women would choose 9 out of 10, then complain about the outcome. No, they would do the same shit y'all do. They'll be capping on this motherfucker. That's what they'd be doing. They would say they would choose the 5 out of 10 hardworking man, so on and so forth. That's what they'd say. Come on. A single 9. I guess he meant to say single mother, not LOL. They don't exist. If I had to choose, I'd say number 2. I would like a family of my own, not another man's making. Neither. Nobody get tired of just answer the fucking question. You trying to make up your own shit. Make up your own fucking poll if you're gonna say that. The 5 won't have to pay half. We could dedicate that focus elsewhere. Is it really simping if the money is insignificant and she gives you your own kid? I don't understand what you mean. You mean in terms of the 5? If you're taking care of a household, is it simping? If you're taking care of your family, is it simping? Nah. If you're talking about the professional woman, and I mean, even with the single mother, I mean, it's questionable. Nah, if you pay for the 9 kids, if you pay for the 9's kids, I mean, if that's your thing, if you're able to do it and you getting, and she's able to, if she, here's my thing. And this is what I was going to get to, but I'm glad you asked that question. Right. It's not ideal. And I'm not saying that all single mothers is just terrible, just terrible. I'm not saying all single mothers are terrible. But if you come across, I mean, she's unemployed though. I get it. But I mean, that's where when you conduct your interview with her, that's where that shit comes in. You talk to her, find out what her situation is. Is she in between jobs? Is she in a position where she doesn't have to work? And see what her is she widowed? I mean, what's happening? And see what the situation is. And if that's something that you feel comfortable with and you feel like that you're able to take care of, because you may just be in a small town. You may not have access to all these women. You may not be a good looking dude yourself. I'm not telling you to do it, but if that's something that you feel like you want to do because she's a 9 and she can get with your program and you want to have because believe it or not, there's tons of you dudes out there who may have had a stepdaddy, or you and your siblings don't have the same father, and you do have a father, even though this may be, you guys may say it's hypocritical to what I said earlier, with a stepdad being a thoughtless, a thankless job. But some dudes don't have it. Some dudes don't have that ability to really, or the ability or the confidence to go out and get it like that, to go out and get the woman they want. So they submit to this certain situation, they fall in love, and some things are successful where they end up in a relationship with a single mother that already has kids. I'm not saying this for everybody, but a lot of times it is a thankless job, depending on what time when you're entering that relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it hasn't worked. I'm not saying that all kids are going to be those little badass assholes. I was just giving a situation on that video earlier. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's ideal, especially if you don't have any kids, just because she's drop dead gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? If you have a sexual relationship with her and something happens, then that's on you. You know what I mean? But in terms of you just out pursuing, if you're looking for something serious and you're out pursuing and you choose her as your first option because you deem her as low-hanging fruit, even though she's gorgeous, instead of just going with, some other suitable women that are single or are working, that's just on you. But some dudes like different things, and most dudes like a pretty face. Some dudes may not be the most attractive, and that woman that is a 5, they may not want, because she may not be that attractive. Even if she does work, they just want a beautiful face, and they may want to procreate with a beautiful face, even if she does already have kids. It's just the reality. You guys can be like, man, that's fucking simping, man. Really depends on the mother in terms of single mother relationships. Hey, you guys, if you don't mind, man, hit the like button if you guys haven't yet. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. We'll keep going through these comments here. As you enter the chat, The 5 won't have to pay half. We would dedicate that focus elsewhere. The 9 will never be loyal and always be looking to level up. Damn. She always be looking because she's that bad. It seem like that though, because a lot of guys start thinking about that. Like when you see a drop dead gorgeous woman, you're like, because a lot of times when you do see a drop dead gorgeous woman, unless you're in like a major city, you'll see her involved in some sort of entertainment a lot. The women that you tend to see, you know, but there are beautiful professional women that are taken, and there are some that are single. You just don't see them in the public eye as much as you see these IG models and these bar girls and these bottle girls and so on and so forth. You see them more often than you see the beautiful professional women, so to speak. So I think a lot of times when a man sees a beautiful woman, he's just like, I know she's got tons of guys trying to get with her. There's the insecurity in you will always have you thinking that she's going to mess with another guy, or she has a hypergamous mindset where she's always going to be seeking something better because you don't feel adequate because of your looks or your situation, you know. So I think that's where that comment comes from. Forget the nickel and dime bag females. Give me a female that's an ounce who brings more than beauty and shape to the table. Ideally, right? After looking at all the stories and experiences of my own, dating a single mom is off the table no matter how fine. Yeah, this looked like I don't know what kind of avatar is that? I don't know what that shit looks weird as hell. A lot of them always cheat with the baby daddy, and if she's a 9 out of 10, you know the baby daddy going to I don't know what the hell, dick eat and want to be super active dad, knowing that the new guy will come in last place if anything. Edit with the BD, hit the baby daddy. The 9 is for target practice. The 5 is the one to take serious when it comes time to settle. So a lot of you guys don't mind settling with a 5. I feel you. Here we go again. Take 2 points off for each kid. That makes them both a 5, but the original 5 knows how to work. We're talking about looks only, guys. We're not talking about this whole thing of this whole metrics of 2 points because somebody's telling you whether somebody's pretty or not. We're not women. That's how women date guys, based off of the herd mentality. If other women or social media tells you the guy's handsome, then that's what they'll say is handsome. Or this guy's hot, then their mind tells them that guy is hot because all other women. That's how women are. Me, I could never. I mean, guys for the most part find, you know, I know race separates things, but I still think it's different. Guys, from a racial standpoint, usually find the same type of woman attractive. Women, not so much. They just go off of what may be popular, or what they found attractive growing up. But their opinions can easily be swayed through that herd mentality of what's attractive. And I don't even think a lot of times you have a very small percentage of women who really think that looks are important. You know, just my thoughts on that. Both are just viable for one use. Put a third option, 4th out of 10, respectfully. Modest, skinny, and imbued with old school skills, i.e. willing to make lunch, make a sandwich, clean iron, no raptor claws, no weave, and will follow her man's lead. I bet you she wouldn't every time if we were talking about serious relationships, because women really bring no value outside of sex nowadays. Wow. You guys are brutal. Say, I'm genuinely surprised at the results. I'll take being happy. Okay, we're not asking you. Y'all just throwing shit in there. Rather be alone. Okay, who cares? 5 can do things to improve their looks. What if they can't? Y'all trying to make shit. What if that 5 is the farthest she can go? That's the farthest she can go, is that 5. Eventually they all turn adjustable 6 or 5, but peace and fairness is like the air. You know how important that is in a relationship until you are getting enough of it. $25, man. So I think we've seen enough, man. 5. So for you ladies that's watching and you feel like you're a 5, you got a ton of gents that's ready to make you a housewife and pay the bills. We need tougher questions. So all hope isn't lost. It's not about looks. Based off of what we're seeing here from the poll results, it's definitely not all about looks, ladies. So these men out here, maybe they just may be afraid to approach you. Who knows? Or they're waiting on you to approach them. Seems like that's the way the world is going now. He says stay alone. That's the best option. I guess you mean stay alone in dating, because I see so many guys on here on my videos commenting and all this stuff like that, and you guys are encouraging this incel lifestyle, or this lifestyle where you just stay away from women altogether and you just go pick up your pizza, come home, whack off, or play Call of Duty, then go back to work and let that be that. And I think that's very unfortunate. That people are getting to that point, even though we can say that we have a certain viewpoint on how women are these days. But I mean, to get to the point where it's just like you've lost all faith in women altogether and you just don't like. I'm seeing guys comment and say, I just stay clear from women altogether. You just stay clear of women altogether. You don't even talk to them. You don't even say hello. You don't even find them attractive. Like, man, like, is it really that bad? And I think this is one of the things about you guys on my channel that you have an issue with, is because I like women. Yo, I like women. So you guys get on these, start commenting, and I'm just like, man, I like women. Damn it, is something wrong with liking women? Like, holy shit, damn. Like this new wave of people coming in saying you can't like women. You can't like women. How can you like women? You're simping if you like women. How am I simping if I like women? All this shit that these other guys are talking about, like, stay alone, don't talk to women. Smash and dash. How you gonna smash and dash without talking? I mean, I can see if you're dealing with a prostitute, but that conversation is irrelevant in all of this at this point. If you're talking about a prostitute, when we get into like, smash and dash and I hit and quit and all this stuff, and you got such a hyper masculine, hyper aggressive attitude, where are these women at that are like welcoming this type of outlook and this type of behavior? You can only find that true on a platform like this, YouTube, where you'll hear a guy say that he basically, talks to a woman however he wants to talk to her, and she's like, yeah, I'm there. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to compliment me. You can say all this shit. You can smash and smash and dash, and I'm gonna keep talking. It's all good. Like, I don't even ask for her number. I just walk up. Hey, what's your name? Want to come home with me? I'm gonna make some spaghetti and have some wine. Okay, sit on the couch. All right, let's go. Let's play Call of Duty. All right, let's go upstairs and have sex. It doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that. I believe we need options. That's too easy. They social skills trash. I love making a woman smile. Yeah. That's the thing. You got to have social skills. You got to have social skills, bro. I believe we need options, which comes through self-improvement, but we need to socialize with women. You got to socialize with women, man. Like, my thing is, I was reading something earlier and it was like, how can you, like, how can you just bash? How can you just sit there and just like, this is what I want to see. I just want to see this. I just get off on this. I just get a hard on hearing this. And a lot of dudes that are content creators, they're like, man, this is my audience. I know what to make. This is all I gotta say. This is my playbook. I just have to say these things. And I know these guys are gonna be tuning in. They're gonna be super chatting, 50, 60, 100. So those type of guys that talk like that, how can you do like coaching at the same time? How can you, if you're doing how can you be a dating coach but then talk shit at the same time? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel a certain way about it, how can you do that? How can you I feel this way about it. I got this red pill rage. All right. Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. All right. All right. All right. I gotta book a coaching session. Gotta learn how to talk. Yeah. Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Coaching session. All right. Masculine frame. All right. Do any of these guys talk about hygiene? How you guys gotta? I know I'm getting off the topic, man, but it's like, yo, masculine frame. You gotta think of the perfect line. Say this line to her, and be direct. And this and this. And it's like it doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work. I need to see I need to see some real time stuff being done. I don't need to see this goofy shit. I need to, some people got a silver tongue, can convince you to do some shit or convince you to pay for something without providing any type of results on what they're doing, but it sounds good. If you're able to tap into that inner monster within someone, and there's a huge community, and I say, what does it say about you if that's how you feel? Like, on a regular, what does that say about you? You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel that way, and I'm just being dead ass honest, if you feel that way, when you get alone with a woman, that shit is going to come out. If you're able to get along with the woman, those talking points that that you're being indoctrinated with, and that you're just tuned into all these raging channels, it's got no choice but to come out. And she'll probably look at, who the fuck is this weirdo? You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing is, it's just easy to be yourself, man. Don't try to be something you're not. Anytime somebody has that much rage inside inside them, it yo, man, you're not doing yourself any favors, And I'm telling you this shit for free. You guys are tuning in. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you haven't liked it, go ahead and like it. But I'm telling you this shit for free. It doesn't take a genius. It doesn't take a magic line. It doesn't take any of this stuff that you're hearing, or to make it feel like it's something wrong. I think the biggest thing is just being able to talk to somebody, carrying on the conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? All this other magic shit. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you fit the bill. Sometimes you don't. Not every woman's gonna be attracted to you. And don't sit there and let someone tell you what you should be doing, or how you should look, or that every woman, if she doesn't like you, she doesn't like men. What kind of shit is that to tell somebody? Well, if she doesn't like you, she just doesn't like men. Or telling you should be. We make fun about these polls, and I'm asking these questions just to see where y'all guys' heads is at. That's why I'm asking. But you're like, these guys, you know, some of these guys telling you in order to be an alpha male, which is a myth. You know, that's one of the biggest myths, you know, in terms of everybody saying I'm an alpha male, I'm an alpha male. In order to be an alpha male, you got to sleep with, you know, at least 150 women, 200 women to be an alpha male. I've heard someone actually say this. I'm not going to say who it is, but I've heard someone actually say this. And the guys around him were in agreement, like, yeah, you have to sleep with like 150 women before you consider an alpha male. And you guys probably at home behind the keyboard. Yeah, he's right, man. I guess I'm never gonna be an alpha male unless I sleep with 150 women. You know what I mean? Shit. Damn, I can't even get two. Here I am. I'm 30. I'm 31 years old, and the last time I had sex was prom night. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, how the hell I'm gonna catch up with this, that, and the third? You know, I'll never be an alpha male. 150 women. Man, that's a tall order. Sheesh. And try to make you feel bad because you haven't slept with that many women. You know what I'm saying? If guys who are really doing that are they really on you? I mean, you're on YouTube. Like, you're on YouTube for what again? Being alpha is something that you're, I guess you meant to say, born with, not taught. I guess. I think that the term is grossly overused. You know, you guys put too much. You guys put too much into that, and these repetitive talking points instead of just thinking about what is it that you want at the end of the day. You know, if you want to be a provider, if you want to be a ladies' man, if you just want one woman, there's nothing wrong with just having one woman. You know, a lot of these guys will make you feel bad for just wanting to be with one woman. Make you feel bad if it's your choice for wanting to be with a single mother. Make you feel bad for living with your mama. Make you feel bad for having a roommate. Make you feel bad for having sex with a woman missionary. Yo, man. I guess I might be around 30. Far from it, but I don't want to be. I'm good with average. All this is, man, you can call it experience, but all this is just memories. All you're basically trying to do, I mean, it's cool for interaction. You're trying to work on your interaction and things like that, and your social skills, or your bedroom skills and things like that. But all it is just memories, man. It's just memories. And I think it all this stuff is just making you think, because there's peer pressure to make you think that this is something you need to do, even though you really don't. It's really not necessary. Marriage, whether you getting with a single woman that I'm getting into marriage. I'm talking about single. The whole pole situation. Do you guys really think that out of that those results that we had on there, right? You guys really think that this is accurate? That really these 6,700 people, this is how they really feel? I'm asking you guys a question. I know it's a lot of y'all on. I mean, it's not a lot. It's quite a few people on here. But do you really think that this is accurate? As much as men value, which is the top thing, which is when I come up with my rating, my official rating system. This right here is just looks, which is what I should have been specific. But as much as we like looks, or at least me, you guys are willing to settle with a 5 and pay half. You said more like 60-40 in practice. You said no man or even animal wants to raise another male seed. So why are they doing it then? Why are they doing it? Why are guys getting with single mothers? Why are guys marrying single mothers? If that's the case. I'm looking for an intelligent answer since it seems like you guys know what time it is. Or seem to be like you know what time it is. Why are they doing it? Why are most men? So you basically saying the reason why most men pick 93, why most men pick the 5 is because they don't want to raise another man's kids. From I realize most of these aren't in my league. Yeah. Like I said, I think there's like somebody said it in a lot of these posts I put up. There's a lot of cap in these posts. Let that dream woman walk in your life and see how as much shit as y'all talk. Less liability. Y'all will be taking them kids to school in the morning. Every morning, faithfully. Telling her she don't have to work. I'm fucking with y'all though. But the majority, all I'm saying is I'm not saying you guys are lying. All I'm saying is that these numbers are inaccurate. These numbers are grossly inaccurate. Even people had a problem with 7%, but these numbers are grossly inaccurate, man. That's all I have to say. There's my brother right there. Just a friend. That's my that's one of my soul friends right there. Damn, I haven't seen. I was just thinking about you. I was just thinking. Now that I'm mentioning this on live, man, I just thinking about the brother yesterday. To be honest, I'm surprised he's on my live or whatever. But that's different. Before I get off on a tangent talking about the awareness and whatnot. But yeah, yeah, man. Just be honest with yourself, man. If that woman that you have in your mind, that the ideal woman, that once in a lifetime comes into your life, but she has those kids. That's what I'm kind of getting at. So I'm expounding on this. She has those 2 children. This is a woman that you dreamed about. She has those kids. You're just gonna turn her down. It's really a good feel turning down a girl who wants you, but she's not your type. It's nice to say no. Keyword ideal. Yeah, man. Because most guys don't get to turn women down, right? That's why you're saying that. The way this world is designed, unless you're one of those, celebrity type guys. Been a fan for a minute now. Glad to finally catch you live. Keep up the good work. Peace and blessings. Appreciate it, man. Man, we're talking about marrying. I'm talking about a serious relationship and or marriage. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about some casual stuff. I'm talking about a serious relationship or marriage. That is what I'm talking about. Serious relationship or marriage. So we can stop the cap, as they say. It's definitely not 93.7. Somebody said an application it was 60/40. I mean, I would think it's even that's not even it, man, at the end of the day. But I'll let y'all have it, man. This isn't to convince anyone. I just figured I'd share these results with you guys and get you guys' opinion on it. Like I said, I had the chat was open if anybody wanted to call in and expound. But it's been a good one here. Been on here for about 45 minutes. I'm gonna be doing these more frequently if you guys don't know. I'm doing a lot of these polls, then having the official results come out, and then if anybody wants to call in on the chat to expound or explain, or got anything to offer on the topic, I welcome you as well. But I appreciate you guys checking in, you guys tuning in for sure, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Let me go ahead. I'm sitting up, got the results right here. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, so with that being said, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. If you're watching the restream as well, you know what I mean? And if you haven't picked up one of my t-shirts or any of my merch, any of my books, you can see everything. The link tree is below. It has all my links there. It's also in the description. And with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace be upon you all. The mercy and blessings of the Almighty, and I'll see you guys soon. I am out of here. Peace.